Hello, hello. Hey Gladite, how you doing today? Tonight, same thing. Anyway, how's everyone doing today? Tonight we are finishing up to the Boogie Man, hopefully anyway. So again, like so far, I've been right on the money with like these. These tend to take about like 2 streams per game, so I think we'll be okay. We got pretty far in last time. I think I spent like what 3 hours on it. So I think I'll be able to complete it today. At least I hope so. Oh, one thing I will note. I ended up finding out that you couldn't like that one like room that we ended in last time, that like dining room. You can't go back in once you discover the corpse. So I ended up making a new file and basically playing through all the bits that we had already, and just trying to get back to that like spot. And then I accidentally saved over that, and then I accidentally saved over it. So you didn't really miss anything. It was basically the exact same. It was basically everything else was exactly the same. The only thing I found out was that like doing that panel, doing that one panel that kept bugging me. All it did was like open up the second glass case so you can get the saw. Like that room where it was like the sledgehammer and the saw. All it did was open that up as well so you can grab the saw. And the only area you'd be able to use that saw was like the floorboards. So like instead of just like kicking down that one door to save Shirley, you just use the saw instead. It's faster, but it's like that's all it's for. So other than that, you didn't really miss much, but I did find another like secret, which and I decided that I didn't. I found like a secret room in that one room. This is one of the main reasons I wanted to go back. But I'll show you what I found. I found out Vulpix's roar, so I grabbed an Explode and also decided to see if I have a Chinchou or Lantern in Platinum. Found a level 14 Volbeat instead, which is perfect for the Repel trick. Nice, nice. Oh yeah, Illuminate. If you can't tell, I'm really prepared for this Vulpix, and that's good. Always have yeah. If you can always get like a team like built around like shiny hunting, that like you're set. I want to grab like one of the things I wanted to grab like a Quagsire for. I should probably grab a soundproof Pokemon as well. Actually, I should grab a soundproof Pokemon, but yeah, I wanted to grab a Quagsire to protect against explosion or self-destruct. But yeah, preparing for something like Roar is a good idea as well. Oh, I should probably get something that can deal with Whirlwind, something with suction cups. Oh yeah, wait, what about suction cups? What other Pokemon can have that? Oh, Octillery, probably. Wait, can suction cups protect against Roar? I don't want to look into that. Anyway, why don't we get into the game? No, just grab Golduck. I think it learns Taunt. Oh, that could work too. Yeah, and Golduck can get Damp. Can Quagsire learn Taunt? I want to see if Quagsire can learn Taunt. But yeah, so remember that music box in that other room? I grabbed like that little key that came out of it. It was like you could put it into the side here, and then this happened. The painting is hanging out like a door. There seems to be a room inside. I saved anyway. So.
David, lend me your lighter. Stay here. Stand by the painting and keep a lookout. Call for me if you see anything strange.
Got it.
Remember that music box? I went to bed before streaming. Well, that sounds more like a you problem. That's my mouse in the way. Okay. A painting hangs on the wall, poems written on the frame. Period lunia. Period, my laughter have I unlearnt. The image of radiance dispersed. Black waves the banner upon the mast. Period, my laughter have I unlearned. Oh, now return to me, soul's veterinarian, snowman of lyric, your lunar highness. Period, my laughter. Okay. scrap of paper. After the performance last night, the poor little man strolled out of the town to the lonely churchyard. The wreath of flowers of Columbine's grave had already faded. There he sat, and what a study for a painter. With his chin on his hand and his eyes turned toward me, he looked like a grotesque monument, a Punchinello on the grave, strange and comical. If the public had seen their favorite, how they would have applauded and cried, "Bravo, Punchinello! Bravo, bravismo!" Hey, detective, up to your silly profiling, it seems. Say, why don't I try doing the same?
You're always carrying a little box with you. A precious little black box. A treasure trove of all you hold dear. Don't you notice the smell from that box? You know what it is, don't you? Do you think you're better than me? Do you want to kill me or befriend me? I'm so sorry. Please forgive me. Who do I pray to straighten out this crooked tongue?
Oh, I need to stop. Now. But yeah, that's basically all I found up to this point. I want to explore a little bit more around this this room here, because like, oh, you can't go back. Okay. Because I know once you interact with that corpse, you can't interact with it again. So I just want to make sure I grabbed everything in here. I mean, would we need the top one up? But it is open. But anyway, yeah, that's the... I'll just take this with me. Anyway, yeah, you want to interact with those now? Yeah, again, I don't think I'm missing anything, but yeah. Hello, hope you're well, having fantastic yet. You as well, Chibi.
You okay?
Chibi Faith. Yeah, I need to determine what do I call you? I need to start because everyone calls you Chibi and I call you Faith. So what do I go with?
Sorry, I just felt kind of...
But yeah, I hope you're having a good night as well, Faith.
I don't expect you to be unfazed by a sight like that. Sorry, I couldn't tell till I got close.
Bifa?
You know, that corpse was strange.
Strange? How so?
The other servants were found dead in what looked like living spaces, but this one's way out here. Not to mention I found this on the floor.
Ammunition? So they were shot?
All the others were caught unaware and stabbed. This one was tied to a chair and shot in the head. Seems it was a struggle to the bitter end. Is this just for show too? I think we get the idea by now.
I'm not too sure either. But yeah, it's odd that he'd use a gun. I wonder why that is.
Damn it. I should be able to figure this out. God, this feels awful. I feel like I'm missing something. Something I should realize with some thought, but I'm just not noticing. My brain just hasn't been working lately.
Why's that?
I guess because I'm not enough of a man to solve two problems at once.
Okay. Yeah, I remember, yeah, now I can go this way. I think. There's a chessboard on the table with some pieces on it. Oh, wait. Okay. I want to take a screenshot of this, but I don't think I can. I remember seeing that before, but I didn't I can't really memorize the locations. Unless they are on the battlefield, the foolish soldiers shall not move an inch, and they line up in their camps, gladly stay put. Even the gatekeepers will sleep on their job. The angle on the chessboard infuriates me. Same, because like that I think yeah that king piece there is like in between two spaces, and I absolutely hate that. Wait, hold on. Painting engraved on the wall. There's okay. What was the thing again? Unless they are on the battleground, the foolish soldiers shall not move an inch, and lined up in their camps, gladly stay put. Even the gatekeepers will sleep on the job. Wait, look at it again. Okay. So, for going length by width, 2x3 is the Black Knight. 5x1 or 5x2 is the White King. I'm not gonna remember all this. It's at a stalemate right now. Is it? You play chess, Glidite? You can move shit. Okay. This. Wait. Wait. Hold on. It's been like 4 years, but I do play chess. I can play chess too. Am I good at it? No. But I know how to. I use the most basic ass strategies. Also, wait, this is the same formation that's the same formation that was there. An iron gate with stone statues in front.
Keith, do you think you could climb over this?
Who do you think I am? There's no way.
Okay. Black flag, white flag. That's locked. Wait, but looking at that's pointless because they're already in that position. Unless they're on the battleground, the foolish soldiers shall not move an inch. Lined up in their camps, as they put. Bishop goes here. Wait, no, they're already. Okay, it's annoying me that this tile, like these tiles are not like color coded like the rest of the rest of the thing. Okay, there's something in the way there. Did I just soft lock myself? God dang it! I locked myself. How do you even get back? Hold on one moment, guys. Okay. Okay, now wait, that would be queen. then rook. Then move this. Oh, that shadow is annoying me. Okay. Oh, wait, don't do that yet. Do this first. Okay, and then do it the same to the side. Okay, I can circle around for this one. Fuck. No, 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 no. Oh. It's the stupid flag. And okay. What is that tongue? Anyway. Maybe they just have to be. I'm just gonna move these pieces first because here's the thing though, they're not. Wait. Oh, fuck. You know what? Screw it. What's interesting me is that there's not enough pieces to, because like there's only 2 pawns, and did you just move a pawn to the white space? Well, hold on. What's confusing me is that there's supposed to be 8 pawns, there's supposed to be 2 bishops, there's supposed to be 2 knights, there's supposed to be 2 rooks, but there's only 1 of each except for the pawns, which there's 2 of them. But that's not enough. So I don't get it. Granted, I said it before, it's at a stalemate. Yeah, I know, but see, here's also my line. This was a mid game to end game setup. No. Here's my thought process. This right here is saying unless they're on the battlefield, the foolish soldiers will not move an inch, and lined up in their camps gladly stay put. Even the gatekeepers will sleep on the job. Because what that's telling me is that, like, even the gatekeepers will sleep on the job. If this is it, it's going to irritate me, but I have an idea. Oh, that actually worked. Because my thought process was the way they were wording it. Fuck, I'm gonna save. But the way they were wording it is like they won't move an inch. And even the gatekeepers won't. The gatekeepers won't move. So that, like, it implied kind of like they haven't moved from like the beginning. This is irritating me because these are not in the right positions at all. But hey, it worked. Alright, what's this? A wooden nameplate. It says Nivdogai. Ganovsky. Got a stale piece of paper. Are you gonna check it or? Well, I can't read that. Alright, cool. Wait, can you enter any of these? Yes, you can. Dirty plate, old wooden stool, grate over a hole. Alright, what is this? Huh? We got a stale piece of paper. Not that one. I can't read any of that.
Sophie?
Huh?
Sophie, come on.
Richard?
Sophie, where are you? Sophie? Sophie, stop playing around.
Richard's voice is not coming from here.
Sophie?
Richard!
Oh, shit.
Keith! David! Do you know where Sophie is?
She's gone?
I just looked away for a second and she wasn't there. I can't find her anywhere. He might have kidnapped her.
Calm down. Start from the top.
Telling such a thoughtful papa just to calm down won't do any good, you know.
Where?
You! Did you take my daughter? Where's Sophie?
Ah, Richard. So scared your daughter will leave this world as soon as you're not looking. Just like your wife was robbed from you by a robber's gun.
Whoa!
Don't listen to him, Richard.
Your wife was such a cheerful and lively lady, Richard. But the truth is, she was an unbelievable idiot, leaving herself in the care of a useless man like you.
Okay, now I'm getting it. Hey, thank you so much for the sub. Thank you so much. I need to come up with an actual proper like message for like substance like this. Like for following, I say welcome to the green team, but
But it must have been a happy death. Just one bang, and she was gone. And what a beloved daughter she left behind. You fawn over her so. A real memento of your dear wife. Yes, but humans do tend to die so easily, as I'm sure you're well aware.
Hey Faith, yeah, now you get access to the emotes. I'm sorry. I know this is an important moment, but I kind of want to share these off. Here's an emote that describes how I'm feeling towards the Boogie Man. Fuck him.
Stop it!
Calm down, Richard. Don't listen to a word he says.
Oh, poor Richard. Alas, the Grundlers are down to just one Grundler. But don't you cry. You'll be the Grundlers again soon. In hell.
Don't you dare insult my family! What did you do with Sophie? Give her back this instant. If you even lay a finger on her, You monster!
Richard, settle down.
Well, I guess I'd better go. Cute little Sophie is waiting for me.
Let's head back to Lance and Shirley.
I'm so sorry. I never even noticed she was gone.
And where was she?
The bathroom. Thought she had to take a piss, but she never came back out. So we busted down the door and she'd fled the coop.
Okay.
She's a little bigger than a dead goldfish.
Huh.
That little brat. Shirley, you think you can get in the vent above the bathtub?
Way too tight. My shoulders won't even fit. She's small enough that she could have, though.
You mean Sophie snuck out on her own?
You couldn't sneak in through the windows. It's a sheer cliff outside. And I checked the rooms for any weird tricks when we first came in. The rim of the bathtub has marks made by heels, and some dust fell from the vent above. So she must have climbed up on the tub to get in there. That scrawny, delicate girl could easily crawl through.
Dropping shade out here.
Richard, wait. You can't go alone.
Please let me go. That fiend has Sophie in his grasp. We need to find...
Not yet, he doesn't. He's the kind of guy who puts out corpses for show. If he'd caught Sophie, he'd gladly flaunt it, I'm sure. He must have overheard Richard looking for Sophie and decided to meddle. We'll find her before he does. Come on, David.
And me too.
You stay here. You're out of sorts right now. If you tried anything sudden, I couldn't guarantee your safety.
Wait! Please. You must find her for me. She's my one and only daughter. After my wife passed away, I couldn't look her in the eye for quite some time. But still, she's grown to be a wonderful girl. She's my pride and joy. If anything happened to her, I'd...
Sorry. We'll find her. Just wait for us.
Alright then. Oh shit, well that's useful. Okay, wait, so what options do we have? That reminds me, I can't read that though. Or that. Father gave me some wonderful presents today. A clown doll, a music box, and a grand piano. He said that all three of us are part of the set. The doll lasts if you turn its key. Today one of the servants was singing a song in their savage language. I decided that rather than tell Father, I would ask what it meant. It goes as such. The sun shines on the mountains, the wind blows between the trees, the wind rustles the flowers and glitters beneath the moonlight. It may be uncivilized, but I must say I'm exceptionally fond of it. I was bored today, so I asked one of the servants for the names. They were profoundly bizarre. I could never hope to remember such names. Apparently his name had the meaning of flower, but he wouldn't tell me what the others meant. How impertinent he was with me. I took offense and decided to tell father. He was rightfully enraged. How dare he teach such vile words to my darling daughter, he said. This morning, as I stepped outside, a strong wind blew, and along came the head of that servant from the other day. Without thinking, I said to myself, how dirty, and kicked it away. When I told father of it, he had the head burned at once. He supposed it may be good fertilizer for the fields, but a head that speaks such uncivilized language, I would think not. Okay, wait. The tongue in which these slaves speak is so savage I can't remember even a word. I had the servants translate and type some words for me. It should do well to sell this dictionary to my countrymen. Since it became boring around here, I suppose I may try to learn. For if they should be saying anything impertinent out in the fields, I'll set them aflame on the spot. It's one way to pass time, I suppose. Well... Oh, sun, river, moon, wind, tree. I can't. Comparing the paper with the diary entry, you got the gist of what it says. Take a screenshot. I guess I didn't need to. My companion, I am to enter the dungeon. It is that tyrant's daughter's mouth to blame. I know that my head will be taken off, displayed outside as a warning. I am sorry that I was unable to hand it off to you. Please be careful. Okay, what about this one? Fellow prisoners, we will bear this no more. It is time we stand up against this tyrant. We will fight for our companions laboring on the outside. I have obtained a key that will let us get outside. We will wait until night, enter the garden, and join with our fellows in the fields. We will watch vigilantly and take the castle for ourselves. The four of us will pass the key from one to another each day, in the same order as the song our people know. Okay, wait. In the same order as they were known. Not that. One of the servants was singing a song in their savage language. I decided that rather than tell father, I would ask what it meant. It goes as such. The sun shines on the mountains, the wind blows beneath the trees, the wind rustles the flowers and glitters from the moonlight. Apparently his name had the meaning of flower. Atavisky. Okay. It's asking, so... Something is stuck to the back of the grate. You got a key! According to the letter, a key to get outside. Okay, wait, hold on. What? I remember one locked door. Ah! I'm smart. Rusted iron door which won't be open. It seems to be locked. Closed valve. Open the valve. I'll just I'll just leave that for right now. Okay, what is this? Water pours out the hole in the wall, filling the depression in the floor. Okay, so if I turn off the valve... Water fills the depression in the floor. What was that? Can I check this? This looks pretty checkable to me. Alright.
Sophie?
Step back.
Why did it have to be like this? On our first vacation in ages. Wonder if Helena's okay.
Hi, roommate. You had someone in chat telling you they're saying hi.
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Oh, hi.
Oh, it's Sophie. Is something the matter?
Why did you marry Mr. Keith, Helena?
Why do you ask that?
Lately, I felt like my heart doesn't ever beat fast anymore. I can think people are great and all, but that's it. I can't get excited about them like I used to. It's like I forgot how to love. David and Shirley get along really well, so I'm jealous. And I don't want to be by myself forever. So I'd like to know why you and Mr. Keith decided to get together, Helena.
You know, love is like a jewel. It's buried deep in a person's heart, and one day you just dig it up. Feelings like love and sympathy can create all different kinds of jewels, though jealousy, anger, and pride can shatter them too. Have you ever found such a jewel?
Yeah, but I got rejected.
Don't worry, you'll find it again. I hope you can make a wonderful jewel someday.
So what's your jewel like, Helena?
Mine is already complete. I don't want to meddle with it anymore. I just want to keep it deep in my heart.
Green, do you do thumbnail art commissions? I'm asking just because I know is going to start editing their black and white randomized Nuzlocke soon. I mean, I can. It's kind of an interesting one though, because like I'm not a professional at it. I mean, let me get back to you on that one, because I'm an editor, I do art for fun, but that's all my art is for.
It's so windy. Your hair's a mess, young lady. We should get back inside.
Ah!
Oh, we're controlling her.
I doubt this goes outside. Must go somewhere else in the castle. Alright.
Light seeps in through the grate, but there's a room below, but the grate won't open. Okay. Sneaking through the cracks, I don't know where I'm going. Wait, what? You can see grass far below. Okay. I feel like I'm looking for a grate somewhere in this area. There's a room below.
It opened. I can get out here. Ow! That hurt. Glad I'm out of there. Okay, now I have to find Helena.
There's a key on the rack. You got a shelves key. I'm gonna save in another slot.
Ugh, something smells funny in here. Is something there?
He's pulling his cock
Hi
out!
there, sweetie.
That was perfect timing, Colette. If only you typed it like a tiny bit later.
You've been a bad girl, Sophie. Why do you want to make your father cry? Perhaps you wish to see your mother again.
Where's Helena?
Sophie, are you mad at me? It's been so long since our last meeting.
What are you talking about?
Don't you remember? We've met time after time in every bad dream you had as a child. I'll take you to the world inside the closet.
Okay, that just confirms my suspicion. Yeah, he was the one in the closet in the Sandman.
But first, we need to play some more. Why don't you look after my pets? They're a bit hungry, but they're lively pups. Have fun. Take your time.
Cute little doggies. I'm busy right now, so why don't we play later?
Okay.
Ah! No! Stay away from me, you stupid dogs!
Ah, boy. Too tall to climb. Do I have anything? I just have that. Aha!
Stop it already! Please, stay away!
Okay, wait a second. Hold on a moment. I just freaking went in the closet and now I'm out here.
No! What?
Sophie?
David! Mr. Keith!
Dogs? Sophie, what happened in here?
That man locked me in here. He sicked those dogs on me.
Sicked them? They look asleep to me.
No, they were just up and attacking me. Then all of a sudden they fell asleep. It was really sudden.
Okay.
Yeah, they fell asleep so quickly, as if...
Keith?
What were you thinking? Can you even imagine how much you worried your father, you idiot?
I just realized. Sandman.
I just wanted to find Helena.
Don't give me excuses. I told you not to leave that room. Why don't you do what?
Why don't you do what I tell you?
Keith?
Stand up. Tell me you'll never do anything to make your father cry again. Say it.
I'll never do it again.
Let's go back.
Sophie! Oh, thank God. Keith, David, thank you so much. Sophie, why did you leave the room?
I went to look for Helena. I was just really worried.
And how worried was I when you were gone? Please, don't leave without telling me again.
Mr. Keith! I'm sorry. Thank you for coming to find me.
Don't take your eye off that brat, Richard. She'll be the death of your daughter.
David.
Why don't you do what I tell you to? Haven't I told you not to play in here? What if a pot or a knife fell on you?
Sorry, Dad.
Dad?
So, why were you playing around here?
I was playing policeman, and, it's snowing today.
So?
This mat here is white and fluffy, like snow. So...
Do you want to join the police, Todd?
It's a little yellow, more like yellow and orange to me, but sticks and stones.
Yeah, I want to be a policeman like you, Dad.
Well, well. But a policeman has to follow the rules. A boy who breaks rules can't join the force. It's the law.
Well, unless you have connections, right?
Connections? Who taught you a word like that?
You did, Dad.
Well then, you'll join the force with your connections. That's a lame way to do it.
Lame?
Yeah, some of my buddies got in by connections, but they're all dumb, unpopular, and really lame to boot. You want to be a lame policeman, Todd?
Nuh-uh. I'll be a cool policeman.
And no relying on connections, or playing pretend in the kitchen. Mom should be back from shopping soon. Let's go meet her.
Okay, don't want Mom to run into any swindlers. Dad and I'll protect her.
Swindlers? And who taught you that one?
You did, Dad.
Right. Well, let's go.
Are we taking the car?
I've got a better idea.
Ow!
Oops, sorry.
Keith? What's the matter?
Just thinking about my son.
You have a son?
He's dead.
Oh, and things start making sense. You don't even... Okay, well... Alright. I don't know where to go from here. Yeah, this was the this was where like the sledgehammer and the saw were. I don't... Where am I going? I almost thought there was something there, but no, I just got freaking stuck on the stairs. Okay, seriously, when did this table get there, though? There's a big hole on the hole high on the wall. You can't reach it.
David, let me ask a favor.
My neck's on a break.
Hey, quit shaking. Don't you work out at all?
Why are you trying to get up there anyway?
That big-headed freak. He's always vanishing when there's no way out, and appearing from nowhere too. He's clearly using routes we don't know about. I need to learn more about them. This wall's been painted over, so I'm sure there's a path up ahead.
That doesn't explain using me as a footstool. Climb up there and get your weight off my shoulders.
Plans could have worked, but I wouldn't push a wounded guy. And for your information, only 3% of that weight is fat. So excuse you.
Nice.
Toss me your lighter. I'll look ahead. Don't move from that spot. Shout for me if anything happens.
Alright. There's a small door on the ceiling. Not yet. The people who have crippled you, you want to see them burn. Dick Anderson, age 39. Job, Assistant Police Inspector, Robbery Murder Division. Family, wife, 2 children. Dress has been torn off.
Dick?
No, not that.
Don't move. You're under arrest.
Your wifey's got a good butt on her. really makes me want to chase after her.
Where is she? Where?
Ah, detective. How careless. Trying to take me on in such close quarters.
Ooh.
I hate to say such a rude thing to a detective, but not really. Dummy.
He actually just freaking do nothing. He just leaves me there, knowing full well that I'm not dead. Hi, honey.
Keith, my poor darling. You watched me as I wallowed in the depths of despair. And there you stood, with your back against the edge. Now, it's time that you finally learn. You need pride. You need peace. So go ahead, take it all. But don't you see? In the end, there will be nothing left of you.
Is there anything else here? Okay. Wait, that means Helena's here. A scrap of paper and an icy recorder.
Where is this? Who are you? What's going on?
Hello, Miss Baring.
Who?
Call me Boogie, ma'am. I'm about to begin a game befitting such a joyful night. I'd appreciate your participation as well. Run from me, miss.
I'm sorry. I don't know what you mean. Where's my husband? Where am I? Why is that man tied up?
Ah, he's an assistant. He can quickly explain to you how this will all work. If I should catch you, this happens. Understand the rules now?
This is very likely that that dining room where we found that painting where I started the stream at.
Where's my husband?
Somewhere you wouldn't know about.
Where's my husband?
He can't save you. He's in my grasp. It's up to me if he lives or dies. Now run, Miss Baring. The game begins, and I am it.
So, I was on the inside of the cell.
The plot thickens. Now where? Water. You keep going under. An old man's corpse. The body's decayed and maggots are starting to swarm. It's probably been months. Something's next to the corpse. You got a rusted key. Well, isn't that useful? It's just more sewer up ahead, and I need to keep going. A rusty iron door seems to be locked on the other side. Alright. Towel, detergent, brush and mop. Alright, cool. I swear if I find a shiny during this stream, if you do... Aha! Isn't this... Yeah, it is. Alright. Alright, is there anything back over this way? Oh, wait, what did I do?
Thanks for the letter.
Keith, did something happen?
That big head knocked me out cold.
What? No wonder you took so long. Are you okay?
I could have died easily, but more importantly... No, forget it. There was another corpse. I think one of the servants. Been dead a few months.
A few months? Isn't that kind of odd?
Yeah, it is. It's not like he got stuck there and couldn't get out. He was clearly murdered with a knife. What a ridiculous place. I never wanted to come somewhere so shady.
What about it is shady?
Since when are there castles in this country? I thought something was up the moment my boss told me about the castle tour. Then I found out it's the mansion of some European guy from the colonial era. It's got a history of Native American persecution to boot.
I mean, he's got a point.
You can't open this kind of place to the public. You wouldn't get a tourist trap, you'd get a lawsuit. The tribes that got persecuted here are still around. What was that Brendan guy even thinking? Guess we'll never know now.
If you were suspicious, then why did you come?
Because Helena wanted to. But had I known it was this bad, no way. I wouldn't want her to learn this kind of bloody history. With a month off, I could have taken her anywhere, but I chose here. And then this happens.
So, it was for Helena. You never seemed to pay her much mind, so I thought you didn't even like her, honestly.
Hey Zero, welcome. How you doing tonight?
I wanted to pay her more attention, but I couldn't. My subordinate kept calling so much, I couldn't catch a break.
Detectives have it rough. They're still cool, though.
I'm on vacation, so I'm just a plain old guy right now. Come on, let's go.
Okay, wait. Can I go back in the... Okay, wait, then... Hold on, because I want to check up that... whatchamacallit. Because apparently I can't go back there! What's in here? Oh. Oh, that's it? Isn't this the... Seems to connect to the room where Lance was held. Well then. Shit, that makes sense. Yeah, the boogeyman went in this room and then he came... Well, we found his passage. Okay, yeah, so that's literally it. Okay, well, cool. I just wasted my time. Now I gotta go through that cutscene again. I'm doing good. Good to hear. We're just wrapping up the boogeyman. Or at least I assume we're wrapping up the boogeyman because, you know, this is the second stream. These tend to take 2 streams. I just realized I'm still at Togepi for Heart Gold. I still don't know what to do for the other 3 members of that cartridge. Good question. I don't know. Also, I'm gonna save. Now where? Wait, we have a fire axe. It's a reddish brown with rust. Glad do you happen to remember any locked doors by any chance? Not there. The fact that this table's there now is making me think there's a reason that it's there. What about outside? Wait, there's no locked doors there. Wait, there was a... Anything here? Black flag. Okay, nothing here. I think I'm gonna do a big bug contest pin store or side tour. That could be good. That could be a good one. Aha! Found ya! Oh. Well. You can't go into David room. What was the fucking... Fine. What else? What else we got here? There's that hole there. A fountain. You can see a drain in the bottom. Can we like drain it? Because I never got to check out what that area was before. And you were in the first area locked? I mean, we just found where that rusted key went to, but... Wait.
Keith, are you going in there?
Can't I?
Well,
Don't tell me you're afraid.
when I was a kid, this wild dog chased me around for like an hour.
For such a big guy, you're really a wimp.
Jeez. You can't go inside. Sinophobia? Alright, fine. What's in here? An iron door, it's locked. Okay. And yeah, we don't have the key for that. Okay. All you want to hear is a ringtone. Wait. Okay, those are just table legs. It won't open. It seems like something's caught on the other side.
You're more heartless than I thought, David.
Oh, hello.
Is he behind there?
Don't mind him. Let's go.
Your mother's crying down in hell, you know. Can't you hear your mother's pitiful wails? Why did my dear Davy leave me alone? I don't want to be alone. Please don't leave me alone. Davy, oh Davy.
Calm down. Don't listen to him.
David, doesn't it hurt leaving your mother all by herself? A real thoughtful son. He'd go to be by her side right away. Or do you feel relieved? To hell with that weak woman who always clung to you.
Go. I won't let him talk like that.
Settle down. Don't open that door.
Let go!
You stupid brat! You don't listen to a word, do you? Never listens, never learns. Must have put your old man through a lot of trouble.
What's that?
I said your father must have had it real hard with you. Jumping into danger alone, following when I tell you to stay. If that's not being a brat, I don't know what is.
Say that one more time.
So it's not just your eyes that are busted, but your ears too? Or is it your head to blame? Getting riled up over every little thing. Think punching me will calm you down? Then go ahead.
Let's go.
Yeah, let's go through the door. Make this door lock or anything? No? Okay. Where now? Okay. Is there another reason? Is anything else we can do here? All I want to hear is that ringtone, but we don't have a phone. Doing alright there, David? I can still see the shadows in your eyes. Seems he's caught on something. Use the key. Use the axe. I was joking. I mean, I think I'm dead. That is definitely dead. David has been through so much. He really has. Pretty much, first the entirety of the Crooked Man, and then being put to sleep in the Sandman.
You.
Okay. I mean, hey, at least things were looking up with him with his wife. I'm gonna die. Okay, I'm glad I... Small arrow... the arrow was stuck in the door. There's a small key attached. You got a small key. Hey, I'm smart. Okay, cool. Now what? There's a large crossbow attached to the table. Opening the wire cut a door which fired it. Bogus. Nothing on the shelves. Nothing on the shelves. Alright, cool. Well, good news, we have the key.
Hey there, David.
Oh boy.
What are you looking up at? Look down below.
Uh-oh.
Ah, I finally got you snared. That detective was a bit too perceptive earlier. Killing you would put me at a big advantage. A critical hit to the detective. Oh, this is getting good.
Gas?
Exactly. This may sting a bit, David, but not for long. Now hurry, Batman. Robin's gonna be a canary.
I don't... Oh, okay. Break the window. Okay, you got this, David. Stop dying, David. It's bad for your health. Stop dying, David. That's the, I think I know where that is. Okay, no, Dave. Not there. David didn't seem to fall down this. Many knives are situated in the hole in the wall. You see a key hanging on the other side. Reach for the key. Got a bronze key. I think we're dead. Oh dear. Wait, actually, hold on. Okay, wait. So you can't just grab the key or you'll die. What else we got here? Oh, shit, you got a towel. Okay, What, can I use this or something, or? Yeah, okay.
What are you doing? Hurry.
Oh, fuck.
You can do this. Just walk. Once you're out of here, you'll be fine. Hey, come on, walk. David. David, open up. David. 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 David.
Shit. Is there a way to save him?
I want an enemy.
You've got those all over the place. Ain't the guy who just shot you in the head an enemy? Everyone you've ever had to shoot was one too.
They're all fakes. They're all smiling. I want an enemy. One that if I can kill them, it'd put an end to all these stupid incidents.
Well, there is one of those. In here. Aim a shot in there, and you could kill him. Of course, it'd be a victory for you, but it'd be a loss too. So you just gotta put up with all these small-minded guys instead. We're almost at the hospital. Hope it's not too crowded.
It's not you. It's not you. It's not you. Who are you? Why are you smiling?
Hold on, I have to wonder, hold on. Okay. Is there anything else I can... Curtain. Tear down the curtain. What the fuck am I gonna do with this? Negative thick material. Wear it. Okay. What's that gonna do? Is there like something in these things or something? Or what's going on? Maybe don't go in the puddles? Or... What, is wearing the curtain supposed to change something? Can you get through from here? Nope. Okay. Protective cloth does help make the gas not go in quickly. Is that so? Okay. Okay, that's actually that's interesting then. Okay. Okay, so if we're wearing that cloth, grab the towel. Think like covering yourself with a blanket during a fire. Isn't that generally considered a bad thing though? Because like, can't you burn the...
Stand up, David.
Don't touch me.
What are you doing? Hurry. You can do this. Just walk. Once you're out of here, you'll be fine. Hey, come on, walk. David. David, open up. David! David!
Gotta hand it to you. Sure do be saving people? Am I? I feel like... Grab both curtains? I mean, I can certainly try that. Because that was definitely different. That was definitely different. Okay. Okay, you can't grab the other curtain. I guess... What else do we got then? What are these? Maybe we just gotta be quicker? I guess let's just be quicker. Yeah, the first step of being quicker is to run into walls. There's gotta be a way. Look, there's gotta be a way. Just run better, shake my head. Alright, I guess I'll try. I mean, the puzzle is fairly straightforward, but like, I have a hard time believing that there's no way to save David here. Because we were able to save Sophie. I'm just gonna skip. Did I save him? Okay, what is... Alright, I'm gonna look around a little bit more. There's gotta be a way. There was a barrel you could interact with? How do you... Wait, how did you know? Which one... Wait, which one was it? Oh! Go over the drum. Green, no, you need the curtain. I got the curtain. I got the curtain. Wait a minute. Is it? Hold on. Because there were puddles on the floor next to some of those drums. And David was covered in blood whenever he would die. And this is poisonous gas. Okay, hold on. Because I think... Thank you for pointing out the barrel. I don't think I would have noticed that otherwise. Okay, come on. I have 1 minute. Okay, I have 1 minute. I'll be fine. But... Come on. Up. We didn't stop that time. We didn't stop that time. This is different. This is different.
Keith!
You okay?
Yeah, I guess. But I think I got a bump on my head just now.
Good. You go back to the room. If this happens again, I can't afford to save you.
Does this not count as safe scumming? I guess so, but hey, we succeeded.
Sorry. It's my own stupidity to blame.
That's not the problem. If anything happens to you, I'm the one left with it crying Shirley.
Isn't there anyone who'd cry for you?
Maybe not anymore.
Huh?
Still want to tag along?
Yeah.
Do what you like. I'm exhausted.
Alright then. Okay, good. You're actually willing to go in. I was kind of worried you wouldn't be willing to go into the... Okay, now I have a bloody arm, though. What was that? Okay. I'm not the only one noticing that, right? He's having like these brief moments where he's going like shadow-eyed. That, yeah. Just RE7, just Resident Evil 7 the wound. I guess I could do that. Don't act like you didn't know, it's just the way it goes.
Keith, let's rest a little. If you don't take a break, you're going to...
Shut up. This isn't the time.
I'm tired, okay? Let me rest.
Goop juice the wound?
Or are you gonna drag around an exhausted citizen, detective?
Lend me your lighter. You've got one smoke to rest.
The heck is that guy anyway? How does he know about my mom? And Shirley's past?
I'm sorry.
David, did you celebrate your birthday with Shirley last month? Or was it with Paul and Marion?
Oh, I scheduled a meal with Shirley, then celebrated with Paul and Marion the other... Huh. Did I ever tell you my friends' names?
Sorry about your mother. Brain tumors are like a landmine. One misstep means trouble. But I guess they don't teach you how to dodge landmines in flight school, huh?
What?
Oh, and you ought to toughen your stomach for anchovies and liver. I mean, unless you want younger girls thinking that's cute or whatever.
Hold on a second. What do you know about my mom, too? And my friends in school? I never told you any of that, right?
Keep this between us. But working as a detective for 15 years, you get to know stuff. Like what someone's done in the past, just by looking at their faces. Maybe that big-headed freak is the same way.
You're kidding, right?
You think I'm kidding? You're a real sucker. Take care you don't get swindled someday.
What's this about? What do you know all about me?
You were taken to the police after the incident with your mother. Remember the detective who questioned you?
I was pretty dazed at the time, so I don't really remember. But it wasn't you, was it?
Eric Simpson, my subordinate. It was only an attempted crime, so he was the only one to handle you. And you know, he's got a real messy desk. He lets case files and the like pile up so high they even topple over onto my desk. I saw some files on you among them. Your history, your family, that kind of info. And your mother's diagnosis. Oh, and the ones who verified your identity were your friends Paul and Marion Martin. I remember them well, especially because that Paul guy made a huge ruckus at the station. He was the one that ate too many chili dogs too, right?
And the anchovies. Oh yeah, I mentioned that at dinner. But I didn't tell you I hated liver, did I?
I hate anchovies myself, and I hate liver. That's all.
Why did you make a guess for that one?
Because you're stupid enough that I thought it'd fool you.
If you know so much about me, why didn't you say so when we first met?
Because I was suspicious of you.
Huh? Me? Why?
A year and a half ago, you found a hanged body in an abandoned house in another state. State police came to us trying to determine the guy's identity.
Duke.
That's when I read your testimony, and it was real sketchy.
Sketchy? Why?
I understand you were looking for the guy who formerly lived in your apartment, but how did you track him down without even knowing his name, or what he looked like? Said you followed notes, but when you were asked to show him, you said you lost them. You said you shot a man in the house, but there was no gunpowder on the gun, no dropped cartridges. Most importantly, nobody to shoot. And then you just happened to find that former tenant's corpse. You gotta know that's suspicious.
But it's true. I was led there by the notes he wrote. Once I found the body and called the police, I realized they were gone. And I did shoot someone, but I'm not sure if it was a person.
As you testified, but I guess that doesn't matter so much now. I was wary of you because of what you could have done. I didn't want to leave Helena with a madman. If you did anything even a little weird, I was going to turn around and take my wife home.
Do you still distrust me?
When we first met on the boat, I intentionally told you that I was a detective. Somebody with something to hide would be alarmed. But then you just said cool, so I was a bit less wary. You might be crazy for all I know, but you haven't shown any sign of being dangerous. Listen, everyone's got bad stuff in their past. For somebody who shouldn't know it to dig it up and use it against you, that agitate and anger most people. He knows that well. He's showing off what he knows to upset all of you and control your actions. He's done it to you, to Richard, to Lance.
Lance, too?
He's an ex-journalist. Took photos at that job, too. When he published articles, he signed his photos with LK. He investigated the state police during a sexual assault and murder case 3 years back, but went too far. The victim's family and civil liberties group attacked him for invasion of privacy, and he was driven out of journalism.
How do you know about all that, Keith?
Doesn't matter.
Well, I understand that those are the guy's methods, but how does he know all of our pasts in the first place?
The boogeyman lives in your closet, right? So, he's always watching. Watching when you nearly killed your mother. Watching when you were snuggling with your wife in bed.
Don't make threats like that.
He's only human. The appearance, the weapon, the info, it's all just to scare us.
You're taking it pretty well, though.
It's all cheap tactics. It's not going to scare me.
Yep, that's our detective. Nothing scares him, even though his wife might be in danger. Still calm.
If I let myself be shaken, you'd all follow suit. I can't protect anyone if I get distracted. A detective doesn't just go fishing for corpses. I've got my lousy pride and my duty. I can't just watch while someone kills people with a grin on their face.
Keith knows what David did on September. God damn it.
Even if you're forsaking someone important to you?
What are you trying to say?
There's a big gap between your ideal and what you really want. It's contradictory. Isn't that painful for you? I wanted to be a pilot, but thinking about it now, I think I was just too stubborn to see anything else.
So?
You'll understand someday.
Thinking of taking a nap here? Let's go.
Keith, those things you said before, were you trying to make me angry?
I don't intend on telling anyone your history, nor your family problems. Sorry if you're still pissed.
No, it's fine. I guess I am kind of a brat.
What is this? Attack on Titan? Looking closely, the frames laced a little.
Keith.
There's a dial lock on the door. I don't fucking know. Painting. Okay, I guess there's nothing interesting there. What's this? A Bible. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. Now the earth was formless and empty. Darkness was over the surface of the deep, and the Spirit of God was hovering over the waters. Now the Lord has planted the garden in the east, in Eden, and there he put a man he had formed. And so the Lord, Lord God said to the serpent, "Because you have done this, cursed are you, and above all livestock and all wild animals." Now Cain said to his brother Abel, "Let's go out to the field." And while they were in the field, Cain attacked his brother Abel and killed him. This is the written account of Adam's family line. When God created mankind, they made them in the likeness of God. The Lord saw how great the wickedness of the human race had become on earth, and that every inclination of the thoughts of the human heart were all evil at the same time. The Lord then said to Noah, "Go into the ark, and you and your whole family." Then Noah built an altar to the Lord, and taking some of his clean animals and clean birds, he sacrificed burnt offerings to it. After the flood, Noah lived 350 years. I don't believe that. Noah lived a total of 950 years, and then he died. I don't believe that. This is the account of Shem, Ham, Japheth, Noah's sons, who themselves had sons after the flood. Come, let us go down and confuse their language so that they will not understand each other. The Lord said to Abram, "Go from your country, your people, and your father's house." I hate fucking religion. Alright, well, why are we here? I got a notebook scrap. Alright, well, what's on it? Code for the secret room. The genealogy of Adam, Noah's Ark, the Tower of Babel. Sounds like he's trying to rewrite history, but with Goku's eye. I mean, he did swap with Goku's body, remember? What's this? There can't be anything like limbo. Mom and Dad say that I haven't been baptized yet. If I die, I'll go to limbo. But if there can't be a limbo, I don't want to go to limbo. I hate this meditation room too. Meditation room too. And I really hate these Bible passages, but it's much better than the closet. I really, really hate the closet. That's what I think every time I'm yelled at to go in there. But I just do the same things again and go back in there. When I'm in the dark, cramped closet, I wonder. If I stay here forever, I wonder if I'll turn into a monster. Like a movie monster who kills his mom and dad and messes up the whole house. But when I leave the closet, I'm just me. I couldn't become a monster. I couldn't. I always apologize to mom and dad. I'm sorry I was bad. I love you more than anything in the world.
Hey, stop that, would you?
Huh?
Stop that thing. It's hurting my ears.
What does?
Your phone! I hate hearing phones ring. It's yours, right? Make it stop already!
Calm down.
Make it stop!
Calm down, please. Where are you hearing a phone ringing? There's no phone ringing. In fact, I think I lost my cell phone earlier. So please, calm down.
I hate it. I hate the sounds of phones.
Why?
Sound of silence.
Because it always brings bad news. Excuse me. Bearing here? Yes, that's right. I'll be there.
Mr. Baring, sorry to have called you. Your wife said she couldn't look, but we need you to confirm.
It's my son.
Are you sure?
He's wearing the clothes from this morning. My wife sewed his name on them. Todd Baring. Check behind the neck.
You have my deepest condolences. Sign here. We'll send you a pamphlet for a mortician. Refer to it if you wish. Thank you. There's a nurse waiting outside. Tell them if you need any help. Now, please excuse me.
Helen. It's me.
Hey, Keith, you off loitering somewhere? You gotta hurry. The suspect's on the move. Head for Wellington Street. Got it?
Don't go. Stay with me.
He went, didn't he?
Helena, please don't leave without telling me. It makes me worry.
It's been a year now. You always stayed with me. You always supported me. But I can't do it. I can't stop the tears. You got back on your feet, but I can't do anything but cling to you. But I can't drag you down with my weakness anymore. So...
You know what I thought when I saw his body? I thought I failed. Can you believe that? That a parent would think that after losing a child? But it's true. Everyone has one leg in a coffin. If they aren't careful, they can easily fall in. No exceptions. I should have known that. But I didn't. I prayed that my family would be an exception. I wanted them to be there smiling at me forever. When I saw him in the hospital, something died in me. I wanted to kill the one who took my son from me. And you know, some people smile about the deaths of others. I lost all hesitation to punish those people. I thought if they were gone, it would all end. But it'll never end. I still hear someone scoffing at me, saying, "You couldn't even protect your own son."
1 second, guys. Okay.
Not your fault.
That's what they all say.
No! It's what I really think.
Then what should I have done? I always felt like such a clown. He died while I was out running around, trying to save others, so the audience just points at me and laughs. I didn't know anything anymore. Why I smiled, why I cried, why I got angry. I forgot how I even expressed those things. Even when I saw him dead, I didn't cry. Now it's just you. You're all I have left. I'll keep praying for a sunny day, and until then, I'll be your umbrella.
Who will keep you from getting wet?
I don't care.
If I get wet.
Helena, if you give up on me someday, then I want you to just forget about me. But please, for my sake, don't leave me alone.
Bless you.
Don't cry, Keith.
I never cry.
No, you're crying. You've always been crying. I'm sorry for pushing my complaints on you. I'll get stronger so I can protect you. Whatever happens, you're someone I never want to lose.
I'm scared of phones ringing. I feel like someone's going to tell me about a death in a family again. Ever since then, I haven't been able to answer calls.
Why'd your son die?
Run over by a truck. Driver died instantly. I couldn't blame anyone. I still have idiotic thoughts. Like if I hadn't answered that call, maybe nothing would have even changed. If I'd had been with him, maybe he'd still be alive and smiling. It's completely stupid. It changed nothing. What could I have done? Sorry for grabbing you. I was just confused. Let's go.
It's not your fault. It's not your fault.
I know that.
No, you don't understand. You're clever, so you're trying to fool yourself, saying, it's not my fault, to convince yourself of that. But you can't fully deceive yourself. Deep in your heart, you still blame yourself. So you desperately try to protect everyone, even people you just met. Protecting people as a detective lets you make up for it. You can replace your guilt with pride and a sense of duty, but that isn't going to save you. Even if you only protect what you really feel is important, no one will blame you for it.
Don't act like you know so much. I'm only doing what I should be doing.
And you're deceiving yourself with it.
You're wrong.
I'm not wrong.
Then why's my son dead?
It's not your fault. Everyone has things they're powerless to help. So stop lying to yourself, please. Just forgive yourself.
Let's go.
Yes, sir. Hold on. We checked here already. Got an old video camera. Okay. I still don't know what. Oh wait, but I have that. Iron gate, you can't get to the other side. Okay. Oh. That's also locked. Okay. I heard that. Okay, wait. Seems to be broken. It's broken, has no power. There's tape inside. Okay. The code for the secret room. The genealogy of Adam, Noah's Ark, and Bible. Okay, wait. Where's that other room? The genealogy of Adam, Noah's Ark, and the Tower of Babel. Chapter 5. Chapter 5 is Adam. Noah's Ark. Wait, I'm gonna write this down. So, wait, chapter 5 was Adam, so then there's that. Chapter 7's Noah's Ark. And then, yeah, because everything else is after that. And now we just need a Tower of Babel. We got 2 of the numbers. Up. Perfect. Let's go. Magazine from about 10 years ago. Magazine from Bruce Forsyth. No need, I guess. Oh wait, there's there's tape inside the. Take out the tape and play it. Helena.
At last, I finally got a hold of you. Oh dear, hurt all over. But what else could I do? You just wouldn't stop running, miss, no matter how much I hurt you. But well, our game of tag's come to a close now. Yes, you can't outrun the scary, scary Boogie Man. Are you relieved it's over, or are you still scared? Well, madam, do you want to run?
You're an unbelievable idiot.
Say again.
I called you an idiot. You thought I was running because I was scared. You think I'm scared of you? Maybe you've spent too long in your little closet world to understand. You've convinced yourself that women and children are all scared of you. What were you planning once you caught me? Kill me? And then what? You'd go to kill Keith, right? You told me you had Keith in your hands. Whether he'd live or die was up to me. I guess that was true. And all this time you've been foolishly chasing after me. You could never kill him. I'm weak. I can't be as strong as Keith is. But there is something I can do in all my weakness. If I can keep your attention away from Keith by running all the time, I'll run to the ends of the earth. You poor, stupid little Boogie Man. You really are such a child. You just love bullying anyone weaker than you. Go ahead. Have fun in your little world. Call yourself a villain, a monster. But I'll never let you bring my husband into it. Don't you dare lay a hand on him!
You talk too much, madam.
I don't think that's Elena speaking, but okay.
That's terrible. Let's hurry and look for Helena. She must be nearby. Keith? Keith, what are you doing? We have to hurry. Keith, are you listening? Hey, what are you staring at? Are you asleep? Get a grip! Come on!
I'm awake. David, you look for Helena. She should be near.
Huh? What about you? What are you gonna do?
I'm going to go kill a monster.
Okay. Interesting. It is indeed. Oh, no, stop reading them. I was trying to get the scraps of paper at the back there. Oh. No? Not open? Okay. Wait, hold on. What's in this one? Okay, I have no idea, like, I don't want to proceed to the top, like, wherever you're supposed to go just yet. I want to make sure that I grab everything. Okay, so then I'm going to save here. What's in here, then? Oh, that's where this is. Okay, okay, okay. So that's just the route for there. Okay. Alright, so then where's the left lead? Think I found...
Wait, Dad. Leave the door open and don't turn out the lights in the hall.
Why?
The boogeyman will come.
What kind of guy is this Boogie Man?
He has long nails and kidnaps kids. He lives in the closet.
A kidnapper? Well, can't leave a guy like that on the loose. Alright, Dad'll give him a good beating. Hey, Boogie, you in there? Hey, let go.
Dad? Dad!
It was a little tough, but I got him good. No worries, son. Old Boogie won't come for you anymore.
Really?
Would I lie? Me and Mom are in the bedroom right there, you know. You still scared? Oh, need your stuffed bunny, do you? Or should I read you a bedtime story? Maybe the ones with the fairies.
No way! I'm not a wuss, Dad. I can sleep by myself.
That's the spirit. Listen, Todd. If the boogeyman comes to get you again, Dad'll beat him up. I'm not gonna let anyone mess with you or Mom.
'Cause you're a police officer?
'Cause I'm Dad. Good night, son. Should I leave the light on?
It's okay. I've got you and Mom.
Good night. I love you.
Don't blame it on the sunshine. Don't blame it on the moonlight. Don't blame it on the good times. Blame it on the boogie. Have you ever thought about it, detective? Thought you have an enemy? Who or what it is, you don't even know. Maybe it doesn't even exist. Maybe it's all in your head.
The truck in the near future. God damn it, Pichu. That's messed
But
up.
you know there's something tormenting you. Always making it so painful. You feel like the whole world's out to make you suffer. Too troublesome to make an enemy of the whole world, right? So, just making one enemy will do. I chose you as my enemy. Have I become yours? Oh well, either way, we're gonna settle this right here. Let's end this wonderful game now. Can you beat this final boss and take back your beloved wife? That's so funny.
Boy, you're really having a blast, huh? What's so funny that you can be all smiles all the time? Total opposite of me. I don't remember the last time I laughed. But I guess we were pretty similar after all. In a sense, it was all a lie. You're always grinning ear to ear, but you're scared, aren't you? So you keep running. You can't go head to head with me. You and me are just acting. You're no scary monster, and I'm no paragon of justice. Final boss? Huh. A big baddie should be a pretty sly guy, shouldn't they? But taking hostages, always on the run, the only thing you can chase after is girls' rumps. You know, I wasn't planning to do anything with you. As long as the others were safe, I was fine leaving you be. I'd secure your hostages and scram, then just leave you to the local police. Because I'm not chasing you. You just keep running from me. What I'm really chasing after. Sorry, but it ain't you. That's right. It's not you. You're my enemy. Spare me the sleep talk. Why would I make my enemy a dunce who just sneaks away? A coward who hides in the closet and threatens kids? And your enemy? Not me either. You've got a lot more enemies. If you go to the slammer, you're gonna be a real popular guy. I can tell. But this is a great chance. No hostages to get in the way, no one watching, so I can do whatever I like with you. Detective, criminal, that doesn't matter now. You've done the #1 thing to get on my bad side. You chased after my wife's rump. That alone is enough reason for me to beat you down.
Okay, I'm sorry, that's cheesy as fuck.
Don't you think, Boogie?
Well. What if he just stabbed you here?
Can't afford to laugh anymore, can you? Back to your closet, Boogie Man. You don't have what it takes to make it over here.
Oh. I guess he did just stab me. Alright, well, right here. Oh, well, yeah, alright, look, okay, I figured out how it works. I find it interesting that, yeah, he does just run away and just, like, try to, like, sneak a little hit on you. Probably should not be cornering myself. Yeah, he does more damage though, so it's kind of a bad idea to get. Come on, a little bit more. Gotcha. Apparently your knife can't reach me, but my fist can. That's interesting.
Where do you think you're going, Lance?
I'm gonna find them. They've been gone way too long.
Did you forget what he said? It'll be a burden on him to move around on our own.
Well, then after all is said and done, we'll tell him we did just what he said. Of course, you might have all gone stone cold by that time.
Don't joke about things like that.
Sounds like a joke to you? We got 2, maybe 3 corpses around here?
What part of don't you get?
Stop, you two. Don't fight.
We'll go search together. I'll lead the way. Sophie and Shirley, you hold hands. And Lance, you watch the rear.
Papa.
You really want to go?
Yes, we'll be all right together. And there's something I'm curious about.
What's that?
This whole incident may just be a great big farce.
What do you mean?
Let's be going.
Helena, where are you? Helena? Helena,
David!
are you okay?
That man knocked me out. I woke up here. I was unconscious the whole time. Keith!
Helena!
Oh, good news. I punched the Boogie Man to death.
Where are you?
I got good news for you, honey.
Always on the run, huh? But marijuana addicts can move better than you.
It's kind of true.
What's in that big head of yours?
Actually, I'm kind of curious about this too.
Brendan?
You lose. Detective.
You're Brendan? Why? Stop moving around.
Keith, Helena.
We have to stop the bleeding. Lance!
Richard, help me out.
Sophie, find something to tie him with.
Keith!
Got you.
Keith? You...
Helena, when we get home, let's finish our conversation. No more running.
No! Keith, stay with me, please! Keith!
The servants and Stevie. 10 people died all told. I'm sure glad to be alive now. Feeling glad to even have air to breathe.
Listen, don't you say a word about all this, especially not to your coworkers. If it takes money to shut your yap, I'll pay any price.
Ho ho ho! Bribery! Where's that money coming from?
My own pockets. Listen, you guys can distort the truth all you want, and I won't say a peep, 'cause that's freedom of the press. But this is different. I've got no tolerance for people pointing and laughing at a wounded friend.
Do I gotta tell you again? I'm not a gossip guy. I hate cops, sure, but I hate gossip too. I won't ask for money.
Oh, fuck.
But, as an involved party, I've got a right to know what happened there. I just can't wrap my head around it. I talked to Brendan at dinner. Heard he got tired of the musty old castle and ran to Hollywood. Had a lot of fun in the movie biz. So what was the motive?
Guy's gone silent. Sounds like he convinced you he was a goody two-shoes, but I bet you heard a different story in Hollywood. Now that's the kind of thing your lot should be writing about. Nobody knows people's past, usually, but it's easy to fool you into thinking otherwise with a little acting, and once you know somebody's past, you can lead them by the nose. He tricked you all, and tried to kill you. What a farce. Not sure of the motive yet, but he was pretty systematic about it all. Spent a ton of cash beforehand to check up on all the tour attendees. Even did a background check on me.
On you? Why?
'Cause I was going to be on that tour.
No wonder I thought he knew me. The hell, so he just researched us?
That's the oldest trick in the book for us, saying, I know all about you. It makes you superior to the other person, so you can control them. Then they freak out and have to submit. He knew that tactic well. Seeing right through people without any tricks. That's what makes a real monster, ain't it? In his case, he just used money and connections to dig up people's pasts, and played the part of a monster.
But the research wasn't to select candidates, so he just picked randomly. Damn, was he just in it for fun?
Now, my turn to ask questions. What you tell me is the only way I can fix.
I'm sorry, I'm just gonna turn down the volume a little bit. Because I can see the
You're
I can see the
sensitive.
audio levels are getting kind of high.
Give me anything you got. First, Brendan, or Boogie rather, what kind of man was he?
How should I say it? I suppose he had no emotion. That's how I saw him. He said such terrifying things without a care. He hardly showed any human feelings. He really was like a monster.
Keith told me he was a real jester.
Jester? Absolutely not. I would have much preferred if he were at least a little silly. He was a very disturbing, terrifying man. He was totally calm as he did awful things.
Richard, you seem to have a suspicion he might be Brendan. Why do you think that?
When my daughter went missing, and I panicked thinking that man might have taken her, Keith told me something. This was the kind of person who would show corpses as decoration. So if he did take Sophie, he'd show off proof of it, meaning she was still safe. Luckily enough, I didn't see them, but indeed, evidently, there were many dead bodies left around. As Keith said, my daughter hadn't fallen into his grasp. He was correct in his assumption. That made me realize something unusual about what he'd said. Keith said he saw the moment Brendan's neck snapped, and his corpse was quickly dropped into the basement. Isn't that odd? Why did he quickly put Brendan's corpse out of sight? Why did he treat him differently from the other victims?
'Cause he didn't want you investigating it. He's got some keen insight, I'll give him that. So you suspected this was a farce plotted by Brendan?
No, well, I suggested that since Keith hadn't checked the corpse, he might still be alive. I only wanted to believe there was a chance he was alive. I had no conviction about the rest. So I didn't speak about it to Keith. I wouldn't dare risk throwing him off with my amateur opinion. Not to mention we didn't know whether his wife was safe.
Apparently, Keith saw the moment Brendan's head came off, actually.
Was it a doll?
Right you are. Packed with neat little blood packs, it seems. Brendan was hung upside down and had his mouth taped up, and it was dark enough to be hard to tell who's who. Just dressing him up the same way made Keith assume it was him. On top of all those flashy rave lights, he dropped the corpse down below so it was impossible to check it closer. And since Keith saw the tour conductor killed right after that, of course, he'd think Brendan was killed too.
If I'd said something, Maybe this could have been resolved sooner, but I was paralyzed with fear. I was only worried about my daughter, even when Keith was running all over the place for us.
Don't worry about it. Keith did all that because he wanted to. That's all. He's deeply glad you're all safe. Now, little lady, can we hear from you too?
Hear what?
Anything. What you thought. What you noticed.
Well, I knew he was a fake, because I've met the real Boogie Man.
Sophie, stop it. Not this tale again.
Fine, if you say so, Papa. Guess I'm not saying a word.
Go ahead, please. Meeting the real boogeyman sounds pretty juicy. Can you tell me more?
Maybe not really met. He just touched my shoulder. But his hand was cold as ice. Right away, I knew it wasn't human. That guy's hands were human, though. They had warmth, so I knew he was just a regular guy.
Huh. So boogeyman's hands are cold, eh? I'll tell that to my little squirts. Anything else you noticed?
I feel like you might get angry if I say this.
I won't. Tell me.
That guy had this cold and emotionless air, like you couldn't tell what he was thinking at all. It reminded me of Mr. Keith, a little.
You still think that way now?
Not even, because Mr. Keith got really mad at me. He was like, "Don't worry your papa ever again."
I don't know why, but Dick sounds kind of
Red
like
paint
Manly Badass Hero.
on his face?
I mean, maybe. I gotta take a look at the credits.
It was nothing like that. It was all red from blood spurts, though.
Really? Keith told me he had a weird paint on a torn paper bag. And one more thing. Did you see any red graffiti in the castle? Or any monsters? Hear any phones ringing?
No, I didn't.
Mr. Hoover, you're colorblind, if I recall. Maybe you just couldn't see the paint.
Yeah, but it's white and pink I get mixed up. I can see red just fine.
Well, and you, miss?
I saw quite a bit of the castle, but none of that. Did you hear that from the others?
Don't get me wrong. I don't think you're lying. The others said they saw nothing too. But then, that makes Keith the one talking nonsense.
I don't think Keith is necessarily lying.
What do you mean?
Because people don't always see the same things you do.
Thanks for the assistance, you two. Sorry about calling you in 2 weeks after the fact.
Is not everything settled yet?
The police there are in the middle of their investigation. My role is just to assist. I'm gonna report your testimonies to them, and that's that.
It's been a while since I've watched one of his videos, but it does sound kind of like him.
I'll be off now. Eric, take them to the entrance.
I never really watched my Manly Badass Hero too much. I think I watched like one video, so I don't really remember what his voice sounds like. That means right on now.
When our son died, I thought my own life was over too. I couldn't think about anything. Nothing had any taste. But tears would suddenly come anyway. I don't remember anything about what I did back then. But I do remember one thing. That Keith was always at my side. When I wailed and shouted, he'd hug me, stroke my hair, say it was okay. Eventually, I adjusted to life without our son. I found I could laugh again. But when I got my own emotions back, I realized Keith had stopped laughing. I had been broken, and so had Keith. Over time, I was able to heal, but he didn't. He was still stuck in the moment of Todd's death. He was always supporting me, so he never faced up to himself. I struggled to be at least a little stronger. Next time, I would protect him, since I wanted him to laugh again. but I couldn't. I couldn't repay anything to Keith. And I realized I was a burden on him that would keep him from ever walking again. So, even if we're far apart, as long as he can laugh again, then that's the best choice I can make.
My wife always brings me warm milk before I go to bed. And last Father's Day, my little squirt tried cooking me a meal. I definitely don't need milk to get to sleep. And the kids cooking, I'll be blunt, it ain't good. But I'm glad for it. Usefulness and collateral don't mean a thing with this stuff. Keith didn't stay close to you expecting something in return. That's just what he wanted to do. You guys have got too much sympathy. You don't mind getting hurt for the sake of the other. But can't you notice that one of you being hurt hurts the other? You've just been getting more and more wounded as you go along. You're propping Keith up too, Helena. He can fight day after day, because he knows you're waiting at home, as much as I tease him about it. Don't think of yourself as baggage. Depend on him as much as you need. That's what he wants too.
Keith grabbed my hand and smiled, even though he was stabbed and wounded.
And what'd he say?
Got you.
'Cause he finally got what makes him happiest. But, man, too much discrepancy between your guys' testimonies and Keith's. Just how am I gonna report this to their department? Hey, Helena, he went back home from the hospital today, right? Can I come talk with him now?
I'm sorry. Before he goes back home, there's a place he's going to visit. And I'm planning to head there myself. Keith.
I've always wanted to cry like this. I never forgot about him. Not for a single day. Ever since he died, I was scared. I felt like even the slightest sign of weakness would make it all crumble. I acted like I felt nothing, like nothing disturbed me. I thought then I might be able to fool everyone, even myself. It was so stupid. I was broken a long time ago. It was all garbage, but I acted like a champion of justice. It always felt off. Whoever I was working for, I never felt repaid. And I saw you were safe, and you came up to me. Finally, I felt happy again. Acting strong just made me weak. It was pointless. Todd would never forgive his father staying broken forever, because I promised I'd protect his mom. I'll take off the blindfold. I'm gonna laugh, even if it's at a stupid TV show. If I'm pissed, I'll get mad. And if I'm sad, I'll cry. First, I guess there'll have to be counseling. There's something seriously wrong with my head, seems like. It's gonna be a busy time. And it's gonna be so busy, I won't be able to do it alone. Helena, I don't think I can deal with just being a good loser. I want a chance. Let me chase after you. Let me get down on my knees. You're the only one I want waiting for me.
There's no need for a chance. Didn't I tell you? Divorce or decide. I've decided. Haven't you too? We only ever have one umbrella, so we hold it together. And it's fine if we get a little wet, because it'll soon be sunny again.
Happy end. Come rain, come shine. Head ending indeed. Well, let's see if Dick's name is the same as mainly Badass Hero. You're right. Pichu, you were right. It actually is. Let's go.
Oh my god.
I'm just gonna turn this down a little more. You know, sometimes I dream of the same kind of relationship that Keith and Helena have. But yeah, that was the Boogie Man. Did you guys enjoy yourselves? And I know, consider there's happy end, I know there's bad end. I don't know if I feel like doing that right now. Maybe I'll just, you know what, we can just go on YouTube or something and watch them there. But yeah. What you guys think? So that's the third game in the series. We only have one more left. And we'll be, hold on, how many? We have 5 days to do the Hanged Man. And if I had to take a guess, 2 streams for each. It was fun. That's good. I'm glad. I hope you enjoyed the story. Honestly, Crooked Man is still my favorite. I really like this one for its ending. The voice acting kind of detracts from it a little, at least with some of the characters. Like Keith probably could have used a better VC, or at least a few more takes. Sophie kind of wish for a little bit more of a better VA for that one as well. Also, I kind of just feel like Sophie's character was so different from Sandman. Keith could have used actual emotion. Yeah, it's kind of the problem when it comes to VC. But like, some of the voice actors were really good. I liked the Boogeyman's voice actor. I like Helena's actress. What else? I liked Richard. I liked Sophie's father. David's voice pretty much was like exactly how I envisioned it. So was Shirley's. Okay. Congratulations on being the Boogeyman, and thank you for playing this game. Additionally, if you played the previous 2 games in the series, this game was fully voiced with the help of voice actors. Due to the author's fatigue, there's no bonus scenario. But I did receive comments from each of the actors, so take the upper door if you're interested. The Something Man series has come to a turning point. The general storyline ends in the next game. I have plans for serious and silly extra chapters afterwards, so please play those if you're interested. You're still on the current screen. I know. I'll change it though, yeah. Lastly, once more, congratulations on beating the game, and thank you for playing. Like we're a freaking lamb. View the character bios. Keith Baring, 37. Local police inspector, ranked Detective 3. Cold and unfazed but determined. He has an obsession with protecting people out of guilt over his son's death. Didn't want to become a detective at first, but met Helena while finding a college and ended up joining the force to win her over. Sharp-tongued, he often lets things slip in front of his son, which his son would later imitate. Dick is his boss, but also like an undesired friend who gets along with the whole family. After the incident, he goes to counseling at Dick's suggestion. He hates liver. No wonder he's popular. He's over 6 foot. Granted, his own character is practically emotional. Yeah, but like, there was still a lot of moments of emotion. Like, even an emotionless, like a good example of this would be Icarus from Heaven's Lost Property. Like, she's an emotionless character, but when in the few moments where there are emotion, you feel it. It's there. It's powerful. You didn't really get that with this one, but that's okay. Helena Baring, 33. Keith's wife, a gentle, lovable woman, appears carefree but is strong at her core. She's highly expressive, laughing and crying often. She met Keith as a student and quickly married him after graduating college. A year later, they had a son. She suffered emotionally for years after her son's death, but has recovered by now. She doesn't eat meat, not because she's a vegetarian, just because she hates it. Her hobby is collecting tea from all over the world. The crooked man's hero, David Hoover, works for a trading company. He made a complete turn from his previous moodiness. Married to Shirley for 3 months now, they kept their names. Well, that explains it. An honest fellow, but extremely unlucky. He's athletic and strong, but a little slow on the uptake. He challenged his friend Paul to a chili dog contest, and Paul got gastritis, so he couldn't attend the tour. Scared of dogs due to a traumatic incident as a kid where he was chased by one for an hour. Sophie Grunler, high school student, Richard's daughter, the Sandman's heroine, and a lively girl. Wait, why does it show blood type? Do we need to remember that for Hanged Man? I hope not. I'm not going to remember shit. Age 17. High school student, Richard's daughter, the Sandman's heroine, and a lively girl. Didn't like her dad for a long time, but they reconciled. Maybe as a result, she seems a little too attached lately. Somewhat cheekier than before, but still diligent as ever. Gets along well with David and Shirley as older friends. A little uneasy girls at school are getting boyfriends. Not finding anyone she likes is her main worry for now. She loves ice cream. Lance Canal, 31. Ex-journalist photographer, works for a small publisher. Snarky about everything, but can get a little freaked out easily. As a journalist, he chased incidents to write articles, and though sarcastic, he was known to hit the mark. Dislikes police due to what drove him out of journalism. Was thinking about making some passes at Helena and getting Keith angry at him to cause a scene. Richard Grunler, 44, works for a credit card company. Diligent and cheerful, but has a timid side. Rather compassionate and sentimental, his daughter often blinds him to all else. It's been over 10 years since losing his wife, but he has no intention of remarrying. Mistook David for Sophie's boyfriend at first and got angry, but that's been cleared up, and they get along now. A real drinker who collects drinks, he likes scotch best. He actually suspected the boogeyman was Brendan, but was too focused on his daughter to tell Keith. Shirley Weber, age 26. David's wife, a pharmacist. Beautiful, strong-willed, and cool. Hates to rely on anyone and tries to do it all herself. She often fights with David, fawns over Sophie like a little sister. Dick Anderson, 39, local police manager, rank Lieutenant 1. Keith's direct boss who understands him well. He has a wife and 2 children. His stature and face frighten people, but he's gentle, and doesn't raise his voice over little things. He gets along with both Keith and Helena. Eric, we didn't really see much of Eric at all. Yeah, he's 6'6". 25, local detective, Detective 1, Keith's subordinate. Ambitious, but hates to do busy work. His laziness got him stuck with the scariest 2 at the station. Dick and Keith, but it's yet to prove effective. When David was taken in a while back, he questioned him. He sympathized with him a little, and was a bit relieved to learn he was alright after the incident. Stevie Small, 31, tour conductor of the agency NA Travel. Became a member of the Livingstone Castle Project and decided to run this test tour. He and the castle's 9 servants ended up as Brendan's Dumont's murder victims. Born in Connecticut, that's now where he rests. He's my height. Pichu, you're 6 foot? Or are you talking about Stevie, where you're 5'7"? Todd Baring, age 5. Keith and Helena's son. Kind of timid, but cheery and honest. Clever and alas, quickly learned the bad words Keith used. At age 5, he was run over by a truck and died. Sandman? I saw you there. You ain't slick. Oh, there you are. Hey. Watch the bonus scene. Wait, I'm curious about this. What's this? Is this what I think it is? Okay.
How many times have we come here again?
Oh, 5, I think.
Ugh, I can't stand it. We've told them the same story over and over. There's gonna be rumors at school about Sophie frequenting the police station.
Now, Sophie, don't complain. The police are doing their best. And it's been a month now. This must be the last time. I'm sure of it.
Can you save that room? I'll check after this cutscene.
Does my princess require a beverage to quell her temper? What shall it be, your majesty?
Orange juice.
Very well. I'll go buy some.
Thanks.
I'm 6'5" and should still be growing as my dad didn't stop growing until like 18. Wow. That's kind of cool.
Hey, when those dogs attacked me, you saved me, right? I can't imagine any other reason those dogs would fall asleep so quickly. Thanks.
Oh my god, I was right.
I'm having a great time lately. I'm getting along great with Papa and Anne, and Reagan. Well, if she wants to get along, I'll give her a chance. Things are so much better than when I carried all my burden myself. Now I know there's someone always looking out for me. Sometimes I really miss you. You're doing okay, right? How about the other fairies? You know, hold on! Wait! You got the wrong idea! I'm not a weirdo or anything, okay?
Don't touch me. Rats with a thing for daydreaming aren't the most comfortable people to be around.
I'm not daydreaming. Keep it between us, but I've met some fairies. So you don't believe me?
No, I do. I met one when I was a kid, too.
Really?
Yeah, this hobo in the area always had a head full of fairies, so I called him the Danger Fairy. Oh yeah, and I've got a coworker who eats non-stop cup noodles, the Cup Noodle Fairy. Want to be introduced?
Why won't you believe me?
A 37-year-old who believes in fairies ain't exactly socially adjusted, don't you think? But hey, if they do exist, put in a request to one of your fairy friends to give me some wings. Big, fluffy, pink ones.
What do you use those for?
Just want some wings. Why not? Mr. Detective wanna fly away. Huh. You angry? Better step off. One of your friends might cast a spell to turn me into a fluffy white kitty. Maybe instead of filling your head with stupid fantasies, fill in my chest a little.
Oh.
It's so pathetic I can't even look at it.
Ow! Oh!
What's wrong?
Haven't been able to sleep since last night, even though I'm sleepy. It's weird.
Oh!
Did you take any medicine?
Yep. Anxiolytics. Sleeping pills. Guess they're not working.
Let's talk to each other then. Before you know it, you'll be sound asleep. And it'll be morning.
Don't you need to sleep? You don't have to stay up for me.
It's fine. I'll stay with you until you're snoozing away.
Maybe some exercise would have been better.
Oh my god, that's... Oh my... That... Oh my god. Yeah, I suspected it would be... Also, fucking... Keith, you did not see her in her Dark Queen mode, or whatever that mode was, in that one bad ending. Jesus Christ. It was... It was sheesh. But anyway. Strange Man Series number 1, The Crooked Man. Oh, that's the Hanged Man. Sandman was up there. Oh, wait, that's the Sandman. Alright, cool. This is the VIP room for all the fully voiced versions, voice actors, as well as the translator. You can hear about everyone's other projects and thoughts on acting in the game. Well, hello there. Alright, who we want to talk to first, guys? You know, I want to talk... You know, I'll save Keith's family for last. Let's talk to...
Hello, this is Nervous from misanthropop.com, aka Lance Canal. I'm recording this with help from my new assistant, Borscht. Say hi, Boris. I've been a fan of both Uri and VG Person's output for a couple of years now, so it really was a pleasure and an honor to spend the last year working on the Boogie Man alongside them. I've also met a lot of interesting and lovely people from all over the world in the form of my fellow actors and actresses.
Giddy!
I suppose Lance would say, what do you want from me? I've done my job already, give me a break. But I'd really like to thank Uri and VG Person for the wonderful opportunity that they gave me, and I hope we can all work together again someday. I'd also like to thank you for playing the game, and I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. Thanks.
You should hear Dick. You want to hear Dick? Alright, let's hear Dick.
Hello, I'm Manly Badasuro, the voice of Dick Anderson. I've been a big fan of the Strange Men series, so when I saw there was auditions, I sent some personally.
No. Okay.
I've been a big fan of the Strange Men series, so when I saw there was auditions, I sent some improv and general recordings, and not only was I accepted, I also found out Uri was a fan of my playthroughs of the games, which needless to say made me feel a bit giddy. Personally, I've liked the games not only because of their similarities to things like Silent Hill, but also that they're relatable to people with depression. Whether or not you're an adult or a young person, I think dark times in your life can really change your perspective on the world, and sometimes this makes you a crooked man. Anyway, I've been glad to help work on this project, and until next time, thanks for playing.
How neat. Alright, who do we want to hear next? I'll hear Sophie.
Hi, I'm Chocolate. I do the voice of Sophie.
I feel like I've heard Chocolate's voice before. Have I?
I'm really glad I got to be in this game, especially that I got to play Sophie. I really related to her story in The Sandman, so it's just really awesome that I'm doing her voice, you know? I'm also working on a game, though it has a long way to go before it's finished. It's called Dollhouse, and it'll also be a puzzle exploration type game.
Interesting.
Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, depending on when you're playing this. My name is Winter Johnson, and I'm the voice of Richard Grumlow. Congratulations on getting through this story of death, fear, and loss. I hope the emotional scars will fade in time. Working on this game has been a very fun experience for me, and working with the developer has been a delight. She has been very encouraging and reasonable, yet is not afraid to mention when something needs reworking.
Is that so?
Seeing the story grow and watching these characters develop and change and fight and die has been fascinating to watch. As an actor, I am so happy to have been given the opportunity to help bring the story to life. I hope you enjoyed playing the game as much as I did acting it.
Winter also voiced the Doctor. Interesting.
Hello, I'm the voice for the Boogie Man. Oh, sorry. Where was I? Oh yeah. Hi, I'm Dave Ossity, the voice of the Boogie Man, but you could just call me Dave. I must say, it was an honor to be able to work with Uri and all the other actors and actresses on this game. I've been a big fan of Uri's games for some time, and when I saw that she was having an audition for a new project, I thought I might try out for a role. I'm not a professional voice actor, in my opinion.
I don't know, man. For not being a professional voice actor, I think you did pretty well.
But I have done some voiceover work in my past, and I have done some scary story readings. You can find them on YouTube if you're interested. Just search on my name. Anyway, I auditioned and now I'm here in Uri's game. I really enjoyed bringing her character, the Boogie Man, to life. Helping Uri create this game was a fun and rewarding experience for me, and I'm very glad to have been part of it. I'm also glad that you decided to play this game and have made it this far. Congratulations. I hope you enjoyed playing the Boogie Man.
Well, I did, Boogie Man.
Hi, I'm the Overlord there. You can call me Tob or Tobby, or maybe Tobbs. I know. What do you want to call me?
I don't know. What do I want to call you?
Anyway, I voiced Brenda Dumont here in Uri-san's The Boogie Man. I'd like to thank Uri-san for letting me be in this project. I'm glad to be a part of the making of an awesome game in Uri-san's awesome Strange Men series, and I'm glad that I have met and made friends with certain people in the production guild. How difficult was figuring out the puzzles in the game?
Pretty fucking hard.
Was figuring out the identity of the person behind the mask of the fake Boogie Man.
I didn't even bother trying.
No, though I think Uri-san would like to know that and more of your thoughts about the game even more. Also, I'd like to say that if I were a character in the TBM story, I think Brendan would probably do one of three things. Number one, place me at main character level, maybe even at protagonist level, considering my liking for heroism. Number two, turn me into a butt monkey that doesn't get killed during the plot but gets tortured for comedy, for Brendan at least, a lot because of my social awkwardness. And three, kill me because I was pretty nosy and then ended up knowing too much about his plans. Maybe you would do a mix of the three choices. Indeed, being one of Brendan's victims is a freaking scary thought. Oh, and I'd like to know your honest, constructive feedback on my voice acting. Also, if you want to know more about me, please go to the overlordbear.wordpress.com. Oh, and maybe you'll find something interesting if you go to brennan'scastle.tumblr.com.
Link.
Now, excuse me while I take over and renovate a certain block Two Faces castle.
Nice.
Hey everyone, this is Jesse, aka Stevie, and thanks for playing Boogie Man. I've had a fantastic time working on this project, and I hope you all enjoyed it as much as I did. As a last note, I just want to give you all a recommendation to look out for future titles from Electric Pop Studios, a game design group I've been part of. We're in the beginning stages, so we haven't released anything yet, but hopefully we'll be getting started on that. Hope you all enjoyed listening to me die. Have a good one.
Alright. Save David.
Hello, this is a Doxographist, and I am the voice actress for Shirley, who is a cool chick who's tough and dependable. And I'm not like that at all, because I'm a big weenie baby and I get scared really easily. So that's where I'm at. Either way, it's been a lot of fun doing voice work for this project. I'm sad that I don't have anything more to record, but I am also happy to see it all come together beautifully, Voltron-like.
For the record, I really love Shirley's voice in this. This was like, it was a perfect. It was the most fitting voice I think I could have imagined for this character.
I don't know what Voltron is in Japanese. Never mind. Yeah.
Apparently, it's Beast King Go Lion.
So I guess a bit about me. I'm a doxographist. I'm from Canada. I speak English and I speak French as well. I don't really do voice acting in French though, but bonjour, ça c'est mon français, je suis bilingue, français-anglais, mais mon anglais est supérieur que mon français, meilleur, peux-je dire.
Very nice.
Yeah, so I've been voice acting for maybe about 3 to 4 years, around that ballpark. And mostly I voice deeper women, tough chicks. I voice a lot of young boys. I voice some tomboy girls, that kind of stuff. The main project that I do is Let's Read Homestuck on YouTube, which is a comic dub of a webcomic called Homestuck. I don't know if anyone's familiar with that, but I voice Jade Harley.
Jade Harley, who is a high-pitched girl, and it's
kind
of different from my regular voice, but whatever.
I do a lot of.
That's impressive. What the fuck?
It's the group that produces Let's Read Homestuck. It's called Collab HQ if you want to look it up. And yeah, I don't know if I have much to add. I've done voice work for a couple of games, but mostly what I do is I do motion comics and I do comic dubs. But yeah, either way, I hope you enjoyed playing the game. I hope you got spooked. You got your willies jimmied, wrestled, scared. You know, expressions meaning you got frightened. And yeah, sorry, this is I'm not great at talking about myself, but either way, yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. Later.
Hello everyone.
Very nice.
I'm Ro, the voice of David Hoover. First, thank you for playing the Boogie Man. I hope you had as much fun playing as I did voicing it. Thank you Uri for making this game, and thank you VG Person for translating it, helping Uri, and making some 2D Japanese indie horror games available for English speakers to play.
GDI, I can't concentrate. I'm sorry.
So, I initially came upon Uri's games on VG Person's website.
Now I'll turn down my audio a little bit.
The first of these that I played was The Crooked Man. On my first playthrough, I spoke out all of David's lines to myself, just for fun. I quite liked David's everyman character. He was someone we could all relate to because of the things he'd done and seen. He's also really kind and loving.
Here, I'll turn it up even more. I'm probably really quiet right now.
Just to help. He's the kind of soft-spoken protagonist that everyone loves or loves to hate, which you see often in anime and manga. Despite being an avid fan of anime and manga, I found it hard to capture that kind of character with my voice. When I auditioned for a role in the Boogie Man, I had no idea it would be a game that ties together all the characters of Uri's previous other games. So, when I learned that I would be the voice of my favorite character, I was very thrilled. Now I am David Hoover. I have a very, very old YouTube channel that I've never uploaded to before, but I'm going to start uploading voice acting clips games, and whatever I can think of then. It is youtube.com/Rokuro. That's ROUKURO. And yes, I know I spelled that particular name wrong. It won't have much for now, but I'll be uploading more as time passes, and hopefully people will like it. Oh, and if you want me to voice act for your game or project, feel free to send me a message at that channel.
Interesting. You know, obviously, like, this should be obvious as well, but like, please check out all the like, because everyone's like listing like their socials and stuff, and their YouTube channels. So please, by all means, check them out. Hi, it's VG Person. If you played the previous games in the series of English, you probably know of me. I translated those too. That's why. This time I helped Uri through development to realize her dream of having English voice acting. She's very grateful, as you can see, and insisted I get to make comments here too. FYI, these comments are different in the Japanese version. Really boring stuff. Most Japanese players wouldn't have any idea who I am is the thing. Uri mentioned the idea of English voice acting on Twitter, and I was wondering if she wanted my help with it, so I figured I should at least make the offer. Maybe it was more of an idle thought than it seemed, but ultimately, it happened. To make a 1.5 year long story short, too late, I helped with all things English and development, though Uri did try to take care of some things herself, so as to not bother me too much. As you might have noticed. Well, hey, it's been part of the charm since CCM. Seriously, though, she did plenty of coordination with the actors by herself, unless it was complicated. There were challenges. I've never translated anything that was going to be voice acted before. Didn't always have full context. Uri had issues writing scripts in a timely fashion, etc. If there's a next time, though, it should go better. But all that said, Uri, while you may have apologized for making me translate 200 lines of dialogue every time you sent a script, forever sorry about bothering me because I must be busy. Don't worry, I absolutely loved it. Thank you so much for making the game. Well, that's wholesome.
Hey there. I was actually thinking about saying I'm not actually the voice actor of Toe, but in the end, nah. So, great thanks to Uri, the great game's equally great creator, was also really sweet along the creation of the game, Visual Person, Her Majesty the Translator Queen, and the voice actors, who helped bring this together with their lovely voices. It was a pleasure to work with all of them. And of course, we can't forget you. Good job for getting the good ending, by the way. Oh, and just a note, if I do something the later days, it probably won't be in the same name. Something like Nobody maybe. I have a Twitter with that name, but then again, who knows. Anyways, thank you. I love you.
Alright, Helena.
Hey, Serenity Harper here, the voice of Helena
I'm gonna turn this up.
Baring. First of all, I'd like to congratulate you on beating the game. I hope you had fun playing and liked the ending, or endings you got. It's been a great pleasure and an honor to work on this project alongside everyone. I never expected to get Helena's role since it's my first time voice acting, and to tell you the truth, my audition was very messy. I have quite a lot of things to talk about, but in order to avoid bogging down players with minutes upon minutes of talking, I have written my overall thoughts about the game down on my blog. It will be made available once people have reached this to avoid spoiling stuff. For those who are interested in reading it, the blog is helenabaring.tumblr.com. Thank you so much again for playing the Boogie Man. If you ever want to talk, feel free to hit me up on Twitter at Serene Harper. I'll give you warm hugs and pats on the back for a job well done. Alright, that sounds weird. Right, anyways, take care always and catch you later.
Very nice. And finally...
Hello everyone, my name is Max. To most people on the internet, I'm known as Blue Neon Light Show. On YouTube, I go by Epsilon, and I voice Keith for this game. Yeah, I know. Lots of names. This was the first time I tried voice acting, so... yeah, sorry if I didn't do as good of a job as I could have. It's really been an honor doing this for Yuri. I honestly didn't expect getting the part. Some friends on Skype said that they were trying out for the Boogie Man, and I thought it would be fun to try. Turns out, Yuri liked my voice, so imagine my surprise when I actually got the part. I really like playing the role as Keith. I always like the cold-hearted characters that work on the side of justice, and is willing to do anything to save the day. Anyway, please try out the other games whenever you get the chance. There's the Sandman, the Crooked Man. I mean, go and check them out if you haven't yet. Thank you for playing through the game, keeping me alive, and more importantly, thank you for saving my life. I'm sure Suri will be happy that you saved Helena too. Unless you got the other 4 endings first, then, Anyway, feel free to talk to any of us. We all have Skype. Mine is neon.l.show. I should probably stop talking now. Congratulations, and good night.
You know, I kind of warmed up to David, not David. I've warmed up to Keith's voice over the time. I do think that, like, yeah, like, I think my criticism still rings true, that it probably would have been better with a little bit more emotion, and especially, like, in the moments that really needed it. But I don't know. I think the voice can, like, works over. I think the voice can work. Just a little, and especially considering this is your first time too. Granted, how old is this game at this point? I feel like, I hope that he's continued voice acting and tried other parts. But yeah, Green, stop coughing. No. Wait, there's 5 endings. I think, yeah, I didn't get any of the bad endings. I'm kind of tired right now, so I don't think I'll do that this time. I think I'll just I can always just like watch a video later, or if you guys want to check. All right, here's the deal. Let me know if you guys want to like watch me do the the other endings. I feel like I'd rather just like watch a YouTube video for it, but if you want me to, I can. But not today. I think I'm getting a little tired. But yeah, I can't really think. I can't think of anything else I need to do. But yeah, that was the Boogie Man. I'm gonna close the game. That's not the game. So I'm gonna adjust my voice levels. Man, I want to go to Link. Be quiet. Okay, boost that up a little bit more. All right. Well, this was a lot of fun, guys. Thank you so much to everyone who that stuck with me for this, and I'm not even done yet because I still got the Hanged Man, but that's the last game in the Strange Man series, and then I'll have accomplished my goal of going through all the Strange Man games in the month of October. I do apologize, especially in the beginning of the month. It's been kind of hard to get through them, but you know, shit happens. The nice thing is I relatively have this week open, so the Spider-Man, the secret 5th game. I don't know. I never really was that big of a Spider-Man fan, to be honest with you. I don't really know why. But, yeah, let's find someone to raid. No, I have not raided Songbird yet. Let's raid Songbird. She's currently playing Fire Emblem, the Blazing Blade right now. But, yeah. I don't really know what else to say. Oh, I will note, if you checked out my Twitter, you would know this as well, but I am working on an Halloween short, and I'm in the editing phase right now, so hopefully that will turn out all right. I've been kind of on an editing roll recently, so we'll figure it out. But yeah, aside from that, keep an eye out, because I don't know if it's either Friday or Saturday or Sunday, either or. I don't really know when. But I will take care of the Hanged Man as well. So keep tuned for that. But other than that, Green is Emerald here, and I will see all of you next time. Ciao for now.